and correct me if I'm wrong. You have competed at side games. Or are you going to compete at side games?
Yeah, I competed. I got second place.
Oh,
Uh,
right on. Okay, okay. Yeah. Well, I guess you
yeah,
could tell
I
me
saw
more.
that you interviewed Ryan at the
Oh yeah. Oh, you lost to Ryan, huh?
yeah, he beat me by 1 point.
Oh, dude, 1 point. You
But
got
he's
1 point.
awesome because like he trains by himself for so long.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So
for me to
you guys
just
got
show
a
up
cool
after only
rivalry
knowing how
going
to
on.
do it for 3 months, 4 months to like almost take it is crazy. But yeah, one of the judges came up to me after and he was like, "Oh, I would have given you the win actually because I was able to make the wheel stop and go the other way on a dime."
Oh,
And I guess no one else did that, but Ryan had it spinning really fast during the part where he had to spin it fast. So the
oh,
crowd was going wild for him. They loved that.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like it's like I said, it's cool that you guys got a cool rivalry going on, and yeah,
Yeah.
maybe next year you could be the winner. So yeah, and all right. So today we are here with a telekinetic gentleman. He goes by the name Eight Snakes on Instagram. So he is Dahlia's friend, and are you you are actively teaching, correct?
Yeah, I'm teaching online and I'm setting up some events to do in person.
Oh,
Chris-
right on. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's friends with Dahlia, who's also a great friend of mine, and Alex as well, right? Stefan.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
awesome,
taught me
awesome. Yeah.
telekinesis.
I'm sorry?
He taught me telekinesis.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm actually interviewing Alex Stefan tomorrow. So very exciting that we're all connected like this. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah,
love it.
yeah, very cool stuff. So yeah, so Aaron is currently teaching telekinesis. And correct me if I'm wrong. You have competed at side games. Or are you going to compete at side games?
Yeah, I competed. I got second place.
Oh,
Uh,
right on. Okay, okay. Yeah. Well, I guess you
yeah,
could tell
I
me
saw
more.
that you interviewed Ryan at the
Oh yeah. Oh, you lost to Ryan, huh?
yeah, he beat me by 1 point.
Oh, dude, 1 point. You
But
got
he's
1 point.
awesome because like he trains by himself for so long.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So
for me to
you guys
just
got
show
a
up
cool
after only
rivalry
knowing how
going
to
on.
do it for 3 months, 4 months to like almost take it is crazy. But yeah, one of the judges came up to me after and he was like, "Oh, I would have given you the win actually because I was able to make the wheel stop and go the other way on a dime."
Oh,
And I guess no one else did that, but Ryan had it spinning really fast during the part where he had to spin it fast. So the
oh,
crowd was going wild for him. They loved that.
oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's like I said, it's cool that you guys got a cool rivalry going on, and yeah,
Yeah.
maybe next year you could be the winner. So yeah, and
Yeah.
I've also interviewed Carol from Brazil as well. I know she participated in the telekinesis division as well, and that she did pretty well and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's but there's a cool competition rivalry going on, but like really, I mean, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, we're all friends, and we're
Yeah.
just all here to have an amazing, wonderful spiritual experience. So yeah, so with all this being said, Aaron, could you tell me how your telekinesis and spiritual journey began?
Yeah. The long version is my dad wanted to have an important talk with me,
Oh.
and he was like, "Son, Sasquatch is real."
So I live in Washington State, so like and, like I live in Saskatchewan like territory, yeah. So
Oh, nice. Have you ever had an encounter?
no, no, no,
Oh,
not
okay.
none whatsoever.
Yeah, he just got me down this rabbit hole of like realizing these weird things are possible. And yeah, so he convinced me at some point, and I just had heard so many stories of people, it's like they're not all making up. And it's the same thing for this, psychic stuff. You just hear so many people where you have your own experience, and you just can't go back from there. Like I'm diving in head first into this. So yeah, I think I saw a video of someone trying to see without their eyes. And so I tried to do that myself. And I set up like this board of different shapes and I was like had my eyes closed. I was like, oh yeah, triangle, and then I'd try to guess the next one and then I'd guess and then open. Oh no. And then if it wasn't it, I would be like, okay, circle, 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 and then I would like put it into my eyes. I don't know. I was struggling. But I then signed up for a week-long seminar called Vision Without Eyes. And they had an optional telekinesis course beforehand that I just signed up for last minute, and I'm glad I did because, yeah, yeah, Alex Stefan
That's
was
Rob's thing,
teaching
right?
that. Yeah, Rob Freeman. Yeah, Dahlia was there, and Alex was there, and yeah, I within seconds, like I was spinning the side wheel, and I was just addicted from there. And even though I ended up learning Mindsight 3 days later, patches on, blindfold, I was playing. Dahlia, she maybe has told this story, but we were playing poker, and she was trying to help me open my Mindsight, so we were blindfolded, and we were a couple beers in. We were blasting music. I was singing, dancing, not caring. And she was just like, "Oh, I can see my cards. Can you see your cards?" And I was like, "No, not yet." And she's like, "Oh, you want me to read your cards?" And I was like, "Oh no, what the hell?" And then like all of a sudden, boom, my mind sight opened and I could see my cards and I saw that I had two pair. So I went all in. And that's how I declared to her that I had opened my eyes. And she was like, "Wait, you can see what? Oh my God." It was such a great moment. But later in that seminar, there was this lady who is blind and she's a spiritual medium. And she taps me on the shoulder one day and she's like, "Oh, your grandparents are here. They have a message for you." And so we go into the other room and she gives me this reading. And she starts getting this visual image of tinfoil and it's spinning. And I was like, "Oh, are you talking about a side wheel?" And she didn't know what a side wheel was because she didn't do the telekinesis course. So I was like, "Yeah, it's like on a needle, it's spinning, and the hands are moving." She's like, "Yeah." And so I asked my mom, I was like, "Did your dad ever do telekinesis, like spin foil?" She's like, "Oh yeah, he used to do that." So
Right,
it's like, yeah, so it's like in my family, I guess, So I'm just
right.
been like really, I've had this connection ever since. So I've just been doing it every day. Like I've just been obsessed. And I started a channel now, and now I'm teaching people. I did the side games, which feels crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, and now I'm like connecting with Dahlia and Chris and everyone, and they want to start schools and they want me involved. So yeah,
Nice, nice. So,
I'm excited to see how it goes.
so you're saying that your grandparents, grandpa was
Yeah,
possibly doing telekinesis, like with a psi wheel?
yeah, yeah.
Really? And you had no idea about this whatsoever as you were growing up.
No, yeah, I had no idea.
That is a
Yeah.
great story. That is
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what's so funny? He gave me like some good tips and like some good ideas. Like my other grandfather, he was like, I never met him. He died before I met him. And he came forward and he was like so excited about me like skateboarding. Like I actually stopped skateboarding the last few years because I had an injury. But like I was
oh,
obsessed with skateboarding and he like brought that up and he was like, "Oh, that's so cool. Like you should use that." And like he gave me the idea of like using, the little finger skateboards, the tech decks.
sorry, I'm not too familiar with skateboarding,
Oh,
to be
okay.
honest. I
So,
apologize.
so so it's like this little
Oh,
mini skateboard so you can like do it with your
actually,
hand.
so
You can,
sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Now that you brought that little thing out, I don't know if you know Trevor Seven or not, but like Trevor Seven's like a very well-known telekinetic, and
Oh no.
he
Yeah,
he
see, I'm
was
new. I don't know all the people yet.
oh, gotcha. Yeah, so he was he had those little mini toy
Mm.
skateboards, and he was moving that in one of his videos. So I just wanted to.
Oh, that's exactly what I was gonna say is like I'm gonna try to move up to that because he gave me that idea of like, oh yeah, you could do telekinesis with the finger skateboards, and so I'm trying to like set up ramps for like foil right now to like build myself up to the tech
Oh
deck.
yeah,
So I
that's
want to like
yeah,
start shooting.
you come from a skateboarding background, you might as well, yeah,
Yeah,
learn to move those things. That'd be cool
yeah.
for you. And yeah,
Hmm.
actually, hold on a second. Do you know what aerokinesis is?
Yes, yes.
Like so I think someone, if I remember, because I've been in this industry a long time, I think someone used aerokinesis to move like outside a skateboard.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I want to do that too. I taught someone who does aerokinesis, Guards Chan. She's big on TikTok and
Wait,
Instagram.
I know of
Oh
her. I
yeah,
mean,
you know her?
we're not connected or anything, but I've seen her on
Yeah.
Instagram. Yeah. Wait,
Yeah, I
she,
had
she
followed
is,
her for a little bit, and like she messaged me and I felt honored. She was like, "Oh, teach me telekinesis." I was like, "Wait, shouldn't you be teaching me?" And
wait. She hit you up to.
yeah,
That's weird because she's like
right.
very active. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
I know. But like she's like, "No, I can't do telekinesis. I've tried." So, and she picked it up immediately. She can do it under the jar now and everything.
Oh,
But yeah,
interesting.
one of these days I want to get like an aerokinesis lesson from her too and learn that because I love the idea
Oh,
of going
sure,
out
Daryl.
in
Oh,
nature and like connecting with nature and like doing water or a fire. That seems super cool.
oh yeah, definitely. That's good stuff for sure. Yeah. So are you so you it sounds like you started out in Mindsight with Mr. Freeman, but like
Hmm.
you're more into TK now, I'm assuming.
Yeah, exactly. It was almost like as soon as I did Mindsight, it was like, oh, okay, cool. Like I know it's real now and like I know it's possible. I could teach people if I want, but the practice of it to me didn't seem as exciting as telekinesis. Like I'm
Oh.
an athlete, you know, so I like physically engaging with things and like it
Yeah,
keeps
I
me
get
more occupied as opposed to just sitting there with a blindfold and okay. Oh, today I can see slightly more to my right. It's like, okay, cool. Like I guess it would be cool if you can see behind your head like Dahlia, that's pretty cool. But
yeah,
but
certainly.
like I don't know, to me it's just like, oh, now I'm at tin foil, but the level that I can increase could be, oh my God, can I lift a car at some point in time, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, it seems like
That'll
the skill gap there, there's so much to improve my whole life. I'll be
oh yeah.
trying to move a car, you know?
Certainly, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people that come from an athletic background seems to gravitate more
Hmm.
towards telekinesis. And a lot of
Yeah.
like people that are more like maybe artistic, like are seem to be more drawn to like mindset. Maybe is kind of what I've
Yeah.
noticed. Yeah.
Well, I'm artistic too. This is my art, by the way.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. So yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of artists and like athletic people definitely are, you know, drawn to this type of stuff. But
Yeah, but that's the thing is like, because my style of telekinesis, like people will rag on me all the time because I like to use a lot of physical movement. But
mhm.
that's how I engage with the object is like a lot of people meditate beforehand to get in flow state. Me, like as an athlete, I get into flow state by actually doing the sport itself. Like,
Oh,
like now I'm physically moving and engaging with it, I'm immediately there. It's like Dahlia
oh,
with her mask where she puts it on and boom, she's there. I approach an object that I know I'm going to interact with. It's just, yeah, it's my wheels are already spinning when I wake up in the morning and I walk next to them. I don't have to intend anymore. Just boom, turns on.
very cool.
And yeah, so like my style of teaching is just like I, it advances people fast because it gets people over that idea of cheating, where, oh no, I'm not allowed to do this maneuver to learn how to do it. I tell them, no, you do that. Like if you're trying to spin it in a jar, a wheel, just jiggle the jar a little bit till it's moving and then try to keep it moving once it's already going. Like this is like the most key thing of all time. Like, or if you're trying to like move an object, just try to do it physically. See how much wind or how much force you would actually need if you were fully cheating to
Mhm.
knock it over and then try to reduce it. And then whatever you do less than that, there's some telekinetic ability being mixed in there. And then eventually you do no motion and it's just you're doing it with your mind.
Okay, so you're saying like first start with motion, then gradually kind of like
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
that's a great tip. Yeah, for
Hmm.
people that want
Because people get bored with the process. That's the
to.
problem. You want to have fun with the process. And I
Yeah.
realized one day, like I stopped for a couple weeks because I was just doing the side wheel in a jar and I was just bored and it was like not moving. And I'm like, oh. And I was like, I realized I'm not doing it in a more exciting way. Like I need to engage with it more. So I took it out of the jar and I just started like really playing with it. And then some weird things started happening. The more I physically engaged with it, the more charged up the object got almost. It just
Oh.
started like shooting across the room. And I was like, oh my God. And I was having so much more fun. And I'm like setting up little different like skateboard things to like try to make it lift and do jumps and like little tricks. So I'm just having so much more fun with it now.
Nice, very cool.